Welcome to the fucking show.
Welcome to the show, have a seat, my nigga, recline back. Real niggas making a speech, so acknowledge that I never turn bitch to the op. And I can promise that this 4 nickel tucked on my hip, that bitch Obama black. See a target, lock onto it, then demolish that. My shooters got...
Children's Radio presented by $1 Black Dollars, your own damn fish. Risk Work Custom and the Prosperity Initiative. It's your boy Richie Carlisle, and today we have a very special guest. We have real estate mogul, author, all around solid dude, my man Tom Robinson.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you for having me.
A real one right there. A real one, by the book. Offensive Playbook, 9 Rules for Guaranteed Real Estate Success.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
I appreciate that plug. Thank you.
Yes, sir. So, today we're gonna chop the tone, see what he has going on. Also talk about different trends in the real estate market and, ways that you can get involved and things you need to do to get involved with that. So, without further ado, Tom, how you been, man?
Man, I'm doing really well. It's been a great year already. It's been a few years in the making. Mm-hmm. And so over the last year and a half, we really worked with a lot of our clients to be able to help them grow their portfolio of real estate assets. And so we're bringing a lot of our investors that we work with to Cleveland. Some of them are already invested here, some of them aren't. But the Midwest, more specifically Northeast Ohio, is a hotbed for real estate investment. Cleveland is a top 10 real estate market in the country. Most people don't know that. And so there's a reason that there's a lot of dollars that are flowing into Cleveland. And so my event is a real estate bus tour, and what we're doing is we are bringing a lot of our resources, a lot of my team into the mainstream. Right. So we're doing on-site property walkthroughs with our contractors. We're talking about specific strategies that I and others are using to be able to make $5,000 or $10,000 a month in real estate.
Right.
So there's a lot of ways to make money. You don't have to fix and flip. You don't have to buy and hold. There's a lot of ways you can make money in real estate without ever owning the property, and most people are just not aware of that.
Okay, so you have any spots left on the bus?
I do. So it's we've got about five seats left, if I remember from last count. I haven't checked this morning. But there's about a week left, so the event is a week from today. It's next Saturday, the 26th. It's from 10 to 6. It's an all-day event. And what we're doing is just really touring Cleveland. We're looking at some of the prime investment neighborhoods on the east side and west side. And we're going to be showing investors, hey, these are the specific zip codes that we look at, where you can pretty much have a guaranteed 10, 12, 15% rate of return.
Oh, that's what's up. So, if I want to get on the bus, how can I get on the bus? I'm trying to get on the bus.
I'm trying to get on the bus. So there's 2 ways. So Eventbrite, we are using Eventbrite as our host to be able to book tickets for the event. So you can find the event at Real Estate Investor Field Training, or you can book it on my website, ToneRobinson.com, TONE Robinson.com.
Okay. It's like, a lot of people when think about real estate, they think about like Carlton Sheets. They think about the glorious side of it, of the game.
Yes,
Tell us
sir.
about the other side of the game and what things that new or prospective investors should avoid.
Man, listen, your show ain't long enough, bro. There's a lot of pitfalls, right?
I would say top three.
So there's a lot of pitfalls. So I'm going to take it back to the basics, all right? The best consumer is an educated consumer, right? So if you are looking to invest in real estate and you haven't done your homework, you're giving money away. The contractor got his hands out, the realtor got their hands out, everybody got their hands out waiting for you to sign a check. And you last, right? So education is the first part. Education is the key. If you don't understand what you're doing, every investment is risky based on the information you have.
Right.
So the better your information, the less risky it becomes, right? So the number one thing most investors should look at is educate themselves about the market that they're looking to get into. That's the first thing. Number 2, if you're looking to buy and hold, which most of my clients are doing, make sure you definitely vet the property. When I say vet the property, make sure you're going and doing inspections of the property before you purchase it. If you have to hire a home inspector, make sure you're doing that. We offer those services to our clients as well, but essentially making sure you do your due diligence. Check those drains, making sure you get cameras of those drains. I've bought many properties in my life. I can definitely tell you I've dug up some basements because I didn't camera the drains first. So that's a huge expense. And if you're not ready for it, that's something that can definitely break your pockets. So making sure you do your due diligence on any property, and more than anything else, find a good mentor. This is not a business that your homeboy or your cousin gonna be able to just give to you and you get it right the first time.
Right.
Get a mentor, period.
And that's some services that you offer.
Whether you're using me or not,
Right.
you know, the most important thing is to have the information and then shorten that learning curve.
Right.
You know, somebody that's been in any particular industry for over 20 years has their 10,000 hours, right? They've mastered what they're doing, right?
Right.
But they ain't giving it for free.
Yes, they shouldn't. Yes, they
So-
shouldn't. The thing is, it's like with anything, people want, you know, somebody to just hold their hand and, you know, walk them through it, you know, free of charge. But the game is to be sold,
Man,
not
say
told.
that. Absolutely. So the bus tour is us being able to help our clients in a larger capacity. We're
Right.
bringing a lot of our resources from a lot of our team that's coming in, the wholesaler, the realtor, the insurance guy, the lender. We're bringing a whole lot of resources together on the bus to be able to help people understand how you can make money and what strategies you can use all over the city.
Right.
Whether you're using Airbnb or short-term rentals, or whether you're doing a border home or group home, a lot of people are interested in doing that. There's ways you can do that without government oversight. Most people think, oh, I want to do a group home, I need to go get these licenses through the county. You don't need that. So there's a number of ways to go about each individual strategy, but making sure you get your ducks in a row, do all your homework. Airbnb, for example, make sure you check your city ordinances to make sure the Airbnb is allowed in that city.
And
So-
your insurance plans. And find out
Absolutely.
which companies that do it, like, you know, by trade, I'm an insurance professional. So.
Well, we know that, but every home needs to be insured, right?
Yes.
So if you don't insure your property, you're spending a whole lot of money without having it insured.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have your insurance.